Hello everybody. You may feel a bit crushed, or you may even feel a bit elevated, but you'll never know what's going to happen until you watch the video. So I'll catch you in the next one, and goodbye.
And filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. Alright, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Oh, let's see if they say any more. See if we get any more. If we don't get any more quotes, I will leave the closet. I'll give it a minute. We're gonna give a quick stretch. Oh, you know when you stretch and your back cracks? My back just did the biggest crack ever. Whoa. There we are. Right, okay, that's it.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I get coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There's nothing in there.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Oh,
he
look.
stepped into the newly opened
Oh,
passageway.
I'm gonna sit back up now. Give myself a bit of a posture check. There we go. Anything in this corner? Right, it's just a dog.
And he realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
I'm in the
This
facility
question would
underneath
not
the
go
base now.
unanswered for long.
Underneath the original job.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I thought it said it was my death. I've fallen. But I've got a loading screen. Oh god. What the fuck? What the fuck?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no
Tyler, I made a
consequence.
mistake.
Stanley can't see.
Tyler.
He doesn't
Tyler,
know
look, I've made a
he's
mistake.
trapped forever in his narrow vision.
You fucked
throughout
up.
his years. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
I'm fucked. Right. Oh my god, it stopped.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every
The
bone in his
narrator's
body,
gone.
killing him instantly.
What? I've just thought. What? What's this?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What the fuck is this?
When
What
every
the
path
fuck?
you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death
Look,
becomes
it's
meaningless,
the map, Tyler.
making life the same.
Yep.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? Office layout. The blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. Through the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. The corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. The set of 2 doors was very first concrete piece of Stanley's parable design. Once the room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradictions this room proposed. So you have Stanley's desk, then have the filing cabinets, Stanley's computer over there, the paintings, and have the, what's this, the office. Button sounds. Then got the office computers, which turn on. A fucking museum. It's only Parable credits. There's all the credits. Maintenance room. The printer from the main office. Then you've got the office plants and the office bits. Don't know what the fuck that is. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up in a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would urge war against the narrator. We realised shortly after starting to build it, it was too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Now, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What's this? Narrator's emails. After the second trailer, we sent an email out and asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use them in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here's a selection of these emails. Look, from Tapio, are you a rock? Huh? The lounge, an early version of the lounge. Even more bits from the office. The apartment timer.
The apartment.
In the previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. The lounge. Maintenance layout. Ooh. Projectors. This is cool. I've never seen a game break down their stuff so much. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, which each were meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. The first one, released in May 2012, has featured a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that preparing for a new version of Stanley Parable. Damn. Have you ever seen this before, Tyler?
No.
It's an actual elements section of a museum where they're actually showing off the entirety of the game and all the elements. Don't know where I'm supposed to go. This way. Oh my god, it's narrator outtakes. Right, let's see if I can find where I need to go, because there's surely an exit. Unless I do have to restart, which I'll do shortly. Exit. I found the exit!
Oh, look at these two.
Did you
How
finally
they
exit?
wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
I just turned Stanley Parable off.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. It'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
I just got squished. Oh.
Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it, and Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Oh my god, I put the number in the keypad too much. You make me listen to music. Stop rubbing your eyes.
Feeling
I can't
soothed
help it.
and rejuvenated,
It's just,
Stanley calmly walked forward into
they're
the
just starting
opened
to
passageway.
get uncomfortable.
I get what you mean. But if you rub it, they're not going to last very long. Catch my
Yeah,
drift.
it just...
Don't want to tear anymore.
I go Thursday.
Is it like a prescription one?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
Yeah.
that led mind control facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals